Hello Capricorn, so this is going to be your February 2020 video. An important thing to know is that Mercury is going to be going retrograde from the 17th till the 10th of March. On the 8th of February, we have Venus moving into your 4th house. So around this time, you can expect to bring harmony into your family, connecting, just having that lovely feeling with family of harmony, love, not only just that, and also close to you. So whoever you consider family, so it's not just your parents, or your siblings. We are talking more of like anyone that you feel is family or close to, even a loved one, a partner, anyone that is family, and bringing in that love and harmony into the energies there. Even in your home, you might be considering changing it up a bit, brightening it up, bringing in something different, clearing, decluttering, making some space in your home, feeling like sometimes, this place is too cluttered, I need to shift something, move it. All of that loving energy coming into your home. Even like things when it comes to the home with the Venus energy, is kind of like sometimes when you just get that urge to buy something to make your home beautiful, or to uplift the energy, or even like lighting some incense, clearing the space, all of that kind of energy, because it's Venus. So it's a feeling that you start creating within the home. So it's more about the feeling where in your home you actually want to create balance, light, harmony, a feeling of this is home. Sometimes when our home is feeling decluttered, or too cluttered, we want to declutter, and we actually start creating that, where we want to start now with that Venus energy, shifting the energy within our home, lighting some incense, feeling like the energy is a bit heavy. What can I do to lighten the place up? That will be even changing colors, wanting to bring in a different color, all of those kinds of energies. And also finding harmony and peace with your loved ones, and just, seeing things peacefully. Then on the 9th of February, we have the full moon in Leo, but that's in your 8th house. And the 8th house energy is all about everything hidden. So anything hidden that you weren't aware of before the full moon or around the full moon, you will start getting that kind of information. The 8th house energy is a lot to do with other people, because it is our energy of those around us. So whatever things that were hidden, whatever that was being suppressed, is now out. It just comes out. Everything that you didn't even think about is right there in your face. Whatever information, anything hidden, the truth now will be there. People will be speaking more of the truth, letting you know how they feel. All of that truth comes out, and it's just there for you to transform that energy. So remember that with this full moon, especially with full moons, it intensifies to a point that we got to see what's going on beneath the surface. Every day when people wear smiles, now you will actually be able to see what's going on deeper. What do you really feel? What's really going on? Any dishonesty or anything that's untrue, not true, now the light comes in and you can get the truth in a knowing as well. That's what that energy is about. You'll also be considering with the 8th house energy, it deals with our finances too. So we'll be looking at our money and what can we do with our money, especially when it comes to banks and so forth. All those ideas around money. You'll be releasing and re-looking at, meaning that re-looking at it, what do you need to change financially? How is your money working for you? How are you doing financially? How can you encourage more money, to keep more of your money? So that's that 8th house energy, and so often to do with not personally our money, but money like, so if it's in a bank or an organization, something like that where it's outside of yourself, you're actually looking at it to see how you can shift it during this full moon for your own good, basically, because it'll assist you as well. So like if you're going to go work hand in hand with your bank, it'll make your life easier. So those kinds of things, when it comes to that 8th house energy, it talks about money, but money outside of ourselves, and trying to rework it so that it also assists us easier, and also seeing what's hidden in order to work with that energy too. So that's very important during this full moon. So just, allow the time to heal, because whenever we find out things or people say things to us and we didn't know they were feeling or thinking that way, it can be disruptive because it's like out of the blue, but it's only for your knowing so that you can heal and transform the energy. Then we have Mercury retrograde happening from the 17th to the 10th of March, and this is going to be happening in your 3rd house. So It's going to be, the third house is about anything you want to read. So reading, if you want to journal, writing, completing of anything that you started before the Mercury retrograde, you can complete. Don't start something new during a Mercury retrograde, but you can complete stuff, projects that you wanted to complete, anything that you were thinking that you needed to complete, you can complete during the Mercury retrograde, especially when it comes to information, learning, learning new things. Maybe there's something you wanted to learn before, and now you actually take it to actually fulfill it during the Mercury retrograde. Be like, okay, I was thinking about learning this before. Now I have the opportunity to learn. But you must also remember the third house also deals with communication and our relationships. So you will be having like to deal with what relationships of communication is actually bringing you down. What's draining your energy? What words are actually not uplifting you? You might want to change your circle. So not hanging with the same people because it's just so draining. Too much drama. It's so emotionally taxing. So during the Mercury retrograde, you're going to feel like you want to not be involved in other people's problems, especially those people that have a lot of emotional drama, heaviness going on, and complications, because all that's doing is draining your energy. We are the energy that we keep, ultimately. We all know that. So, birds of a feather flock together. So you're going to be feeling that you won't want to be around anybody at that time that you are in association with that are bringing down your energy and kind of just going on and on and on and on and on about drama and communication. Because you must remember, the third house is ruled by Mercury, so it's about communication. So communication of like their problems, communication of their woes, all things that are getting them down. You're going to be wanting to look for, oh gosh, I can't do this. It's too heavy. I would really like inspiring people who uplift me, people who talk about my goals, people who talk about where I'm going, what I need to do, motivated, inspiring, learning, expansion of knowledge, listening to where you people that think alike with you, where you feel like in sync, divine messages coming through from like spirit, also feeling that kind of energy, like, oh, me and this person have the same kind of thinking, our minds are in sync. That's what you're looking for, where you actually feel like, okay, I can sit here and in your company and actually feel uplifted instead of feeling drained. So that's what you're going to be doing during the Mercury retrograde. So you will be cutting ties or wanting to disconnect. Don't feel bad. Do it. If it's draining you, don't be a part of it. And especially when it's relationships and people around you, it can be hard, but you got to be honest that this is just too much. I mean, you are going to be of no one's help or service if you are feeling knocked out by all the drama that's going on, or even not only just drama, people that's putting you down, knocking your spirit, telling you how to be, what you shouldn't do, what they think of you. You got no time. Gossip, you got no time. Stories, you got no time. There's a big I got no time for this. It's really taxing on my energy. Remember, during Mercury retrograde, we can have technology difficulties. We can start also experiencing miscommunication. So it's almost like you feel like maybe you're listening to someone complain and then you try to advise them, and then next thing you know, they're attacking you. Miscommunication. That's it. They're not really dealing with the feelings, and it comes out and attacks you. So none of that. You almost feel as though you can't be around people that are communicating only just to bring your energy down, and you really feel the need to break free from that. You really feel the need. You actually, by the time Mercury goes into retrograde on the 17th and 10th of March, you no, I need to secure myself. I need to be learning things. I need to get information about things I'm actually interested in. And I'm not really interested in just doing the same sort of song and dance, because Mercury retrograde takes us into the past of where we always kind of reliving experiences. So you will be feeling like, I keep reliving the experience where I'm always the one having to deal with someone with so many insecurities or emotional problems, and it's coming out on me when I'm feeling really secure myself. And I want to mix with people who actually feel more secure in themselves. So that's what you're going to be wanting to do around that time. Do it. It's for your own healing, Capricorn. There's a lot of stuff happening in your energy. Then also around the same time that Mercury is going to retrograde, you got that Mars coming into Capricorn in your first house. And this is giving you so much of energy. You feel like you can conquer the world. So even though it's Mercury in retrograde, all projects that you had, anything you wanted to do, complete, pursue, you have the energy to do it. You want to do it. You feel motivated. You kind of even motivated to be No, I'm uplifting myself. I won't let this Mercury retrograde get me down. I won't let this, like, drama or whatever it is you're going through get me down. We all need to grow within ourselves. Remember, this is a lot of energy this year in Capricorn, and it's telling us that we all need to work on ourselves. And this year, Capricorn, you very strongly like, I need to work on myself. You need to work on yourself. I'm going to do what I need to do for me. You do what you need to do for you. And let's do this thing. I can't, it's almost like I got a load to carry, right? Yes, in my hand. And you have a load, but your load is getting heavier and heavier and heavier and dragging you down. So now I need to tip over to try and help you. And what's going to happen? I'm going to smash right into you now. So you're like, okay, I'm here. I'm going to stay right here. Yo, you, I know your load is heavy. Lighten it. Drop a few things. Cut a few things. If whatever conflict you got going on, stop doing it. That's what you're going to be doing within your energies. Actually trying to stay in a place of empowerment where you don't actually try and, with all your responsibilities, pull yourself down in order to assist someone else, but you'll be standing where you are and telling them, okay, come up here to meet me. It'll be easier. We can work with it better here. Do what you need to do in order to find your balance. So that's what you're going to be doing. And then also, you will have the motivation to do it. Mars will be motivating you, keeping you going, wanting you to move forward, take action, be brave, be strong. Mars is the god of war. You get what I'm saying? So, you're going to be really motivated in order to fight what you need to fight for yourself and want what you want for yourself. Then we also have the Pisces new moon, 23rd, 24th of February, going into your third house. And that will be like, you might feel some relief, because by that time you'll feel like, okay, I can create a new way of connecting. I am now creating a new way of connecting where we can come together as, of the same thinking, of the same inspired way and moving forward. That's what you're looking for, that inspiration. So you really feel like around the new moon, you can manifest it. You can create that magic within it. And you start wanting to do that and working to do that. After the new moon going forth, you definitely see it happen. But around then, that's when it starts clicking to you that, we need to be inspired individuals in order to create all the changes that we want. And I need to be around those kinds of people, or encourage others to move past their stuff in order to be inspired as well. Because remember, Mercury retrograde is happening in your third house. The third house is ruled by Gemini. Right? It's all about connections. So you're going to definitely be looking about your connections. And also, the new moon in your third house is about your connections, but now you're able to create that magic and kind of heal somewhat of what you've been feeling. So you find the healing there. First, you feel the actual weighing down and being drained by being pulled by everything. And then afterwards, you're like, no, man, I can't be pulled. I need to be strong within myself. And you need to be strong within yourself and make some tough calls and decisions. And I want to mix with inspired people and move forward in a beautiful life full of light and inspiration and new knowledge. You'll want to learn. There's going to be a great need to learn new things. Information comes to you. You want the information. You'd want to be inspired to do something different. Go for it. Remember, Gemini is all about connecting, networking. So you'll want to be a part of something different, a new group, a new network. So go with that energy and push yourself forward into uncharted territory and try something different. Thank you for watching.